way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. I got the salt. Hey guys, so we're doing another watercolor painting today since we got a lot of good feedback last time. A lot of you had a lot of fun with the watercolor, and I had a lot of fun with the watercolor too. So we're gonna do another one, but this time we're gonna do something a little bit more summery, more summer. I know this one is kind of summery. I mean, camping in the woods, that's something you do mostly in the summer. But today we're going to be doing something like this. We're not doing exactly this, but we're going to be doing a beach today. So to get started, we should have everything else that we had last time. Again, I'm using the big watercolor sheet so you can see better, but you're going to have your little one right here. So you need your watercolor paper, your watercolors, obviously, water, obviously, because watercolor. Then you'll need your paintbrushes. So you need one of your big paintbrushes, one of your medium paintbrushes, and then one that's a little bit more small. Oh yes, and then for this one we're going to be doing something really cool. I want to show you guys a new trick. So another thing you're going to need is salt. I know, kind of weird, but go ahead and grab some of your table salt. This is just regular salt from the table. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to draw a straight line down the middle, all the way across. Choo! There we go. Next, we're gonna go ahead and put our sun in. Wherever you want, if you want to put it on this side, if you want to put it on this side, if you want to put it here. Maybe you could even do a sunset, like a little one looking over the waves right here. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and do my sun right here in the corner. Just like that. Okay, perfect. And then, next we're going to do one more line, cutting this in half, going across. And that will be our beach. Let's go ahead and go to... Excellent. How we started out last time, we have to prep and prepare our paper first. So we gotta cover all in water. So take our big brush, dunk it in the water. And now you're just going to coat your entire piece of paper in water. Make sure you get all the edges, every little last corner, and then go ahead and flip it over, and let's cover the other side with more water. Speedy, I am speed. I am speed.
No, you never hear me say, how much you mean to do. That's all you ever hear me say.
Summer went on, yeah, yeah. I should have done this sooner. And it did what I expected it to do. So we're just gonna leave it like this on the side to cover up My mistake. Alright, cool. So we've got our paper all nice and covered on both sides with water, nice and damp. Let's get this open. And let's go ahead and first we're going to go ahead and do our blue sky. So go ahead and take your big brush and take the water, and then we're just going to swirl around. Okay, we're going to take our blue and make sure you try to avoid your sun, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go in and woo! Wow, that is beautiful. Okay, so we're just gonna go right to the line that we drew right here. That's gonna divide the sky and the sea. And remember, you go back and forth, working your way towards the top. So we got our color on there. Maybe we can extend it a little bit more. Take some water on your brush, just a little bit, and smear that right across. And it should blend it out a little bit more. Okay. Remember, make sure to go around your sun. If you get blue on there, that's okay. Don't stress out, it's fine. Remember, we can always kind of remove the watercolor a little bit sometimes. Just like in the last video, which I'll show you how to do. Again, I'll remind you guys and show you how to do it. Go through a little refresh. For right now, let's just go ahead and put on this blue, okay? So remember, keep going back and forth from your color to the water. Use the water to spread it out nice, just like this. I'm gonna go around my sun. Go back and forth. And I feel like this right here gives it really cool, nice texture too. Just doing this kind of thing. Woo. And ta-da! We have a nice, beautiful, pretty sky. Okay, so while the sky is drying, let's go ahead and work on the ocean. This one. So you see how it's more like a, almost like a green, like a blue-green, teal. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix colors. We get to mix colors today. So you're going to go ahead and take your brush again. Fill it with some water, and go ahead and take some blue color. Okay, now once your brush is loaded with color, you're going to go ahead and put it on top of your palette. So on this clear lid. Okay, next we're going to take green. So we're going to dunk our brush in some green. Okay, now that we have our green, we're going to put it in with the blue, just like that. And then we're going to mix. Mix, 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 mix. And once that's all mixed up, you should have a nice bright teal color. Teal is a mix of blue and green. Okay, so now we can just take that color and we're just going to spread it across the ocean area. Ooh, just like that. All the way across. Remember, use long strokes, okay? If you go like this, that doesn't really do anything, so you have to use long brush strokes. Pick up some more color, go all the way across, and come all the way back. All the way across. And come back. Remember, stay behind that line that we drew right at the bottom, right here. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! And there we go. Alright, on to the next part. Okay, to make sand color, so we're going to be mixing again. We're going to be mixing yellow and brown. Okay, so you're going to take your brush, dunk it in the water, and start mixing up your yellow. You're going to take your paintbrush full of yellow, and you're going to put it on the palette again. Rinse out your brush. Then you're going to go ahead and take a little bit of brown. Brown is really dark. It's a dark color, so you want to be really careful with this. So just a tiny bit of brown. And then you're going to put it in the yellow. And it's really hard to see what's going on because yellow is such a light color. But we're mixing. And now we have our light brown. So let's go ahead and take our paintbrush. Nice, look at that, that's cool, huh? And remember, the more water you use, the lighter the color is. And ta-da, we have our sand. Okay, next we're just gonna go ahead and let this dry, okay? Okay guys, for this next step, I'm going to do with it laying down because if I did it the other way, it's not gonna work. So, this is the part where the salt comes in. This is gonna be really cool, okay? I can't wait to show you guys this trick. So, I'm gonna set that aside, and now we're going to go ahead and take our paintbrush. Just pick up some water, and we're just gonna do it on the ocean part, okay? So we're just gonna take our paintbrush with water, brush it off a little bit, and you're just going to wet this entire water part again. Just like that. And then while it's still wet, really wet, you gotta make sure it's nice and really, really wet, because if it's not wet, it's not gonna work. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna take your salt, and then you're just gonna sprinkle some on. As much or as little as you want. I think I want to put about that much. So, you see what it's doing? It's doing like these really, really weird things right now. Now that we've done it, just go ahead and let it sit. It has to sit for a little bit before you pick it up, because if you pick it up, then all the salt's going to become really weird and it's going to fall off, okay? So, go ahead and let it sit and dry. Okay, we're back. I went and let my thing dry, the water with the salt, and as you can see, it gives it this really, really cool texture and like this really weird kind of pattern thing that's going on. Alright, cool. Let's move on to our next steps. So our next step is, let's go ahead and do our sun and our sky. Okay, so for the sun, as you can see, I kind of got some blue in the circle. So in order to get that out, that's really easy. So you're just going to take your paintbrush, a small paintbrush, and you're going to fill it with water. And then I'm just going to go ahead and paint on the blue that's inside where I don't want it, on the inside of the circle. Just like that. Okay, next, while it's still wet, you're going to take a dry paper towel and you're just going to stamp it on there. Maybe rub it just a tiny bit and pick it up. Alright, let's go ahead and fill in our sun then. So go ahead and take your paintbrush, fill it up with water, and let's dip into our yellow. Okay, got our yellow. Now let's go ahead and paint our sun. Just like that. Cool. Perfect. Sweet. Okay, next let's go ahead and move on to our slow burn clouds. That's what it is. Clouds. Let's go ahead and do our clouds. Those ones. So just like we did with the sun, we're going to remove the color from the paper in order to make our clouds. It's going to turn out really cool. Okay, so just follow my lead and follow my instructions and it'll turn out really cool. Trust me, okay? So you're going to take your small brush, dip it in the water, and now you're going to draw clouds with water, okay? Nothing else. You're just going to draw your clouds with water. So I think I'm going to put one right here, and I'm just going to do these little circle motions. You got to make sure you have a lot of water on your paintbrush. Just like that. Take some more. Just like that. And like I said, you're just gonna swirl. Okay, once that's on there, go ahead and you're just gonna take your paintbrush and you're gonna rub the water in. You're gonna rub it in. Rub, 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 rub. And you can see it's already, the color's starting to come up a little bit. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your clean or dry paper towels and you're just going to press and pick it up. Just like that. Press, pick up, press, press, all the way across. And see? Ta-da! Now I have a cloud. So let's go ahead and do some more little clouds on the other sides. Just repeat the same process and then we're going to do it one more time to make the clouds even brighter, okay? And remember, clouds are just kind of random blobs, so you can make them whatever shape you want, okay? And put as many clouds you want. If you want to put one big one, a bunch of little small ones, up to you. Okay, cool. All right, really, really awesome. Next, we're going to go ahead and let those dry for a little bit. Then we're going to come back and do it one more time so that the white really, really shows through.
A few minutes later.
Now I've got this cool like water kind of texture that we have right now. I have no idea what I'm speaking. Am I speaking English? I think so. I'm not sure, but now I'm speaking a little Southern. So, how y'all doing? Okay, next we're going to go ahead and do the little sea foam line that's down here. So that's a lot of fun, okay? Okay, for that you're going to take your small brush again. So I have a little bit left, and you might be thinking that there's none left, but there actually is. You take your paintbrush, dip it in the water, and you mix it. There's still more. So there's always more. Then you're just going to go across the bottom and you're going to do little circular motions. Just like this. Just like how the waves roll in onto the beach. That's what we're making. Again, make it really random. Maybe you can make one that's coming in really high. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do one that's coming in really high up here. You know, the waves kind of go like woo, woo, woo. So that's what I'm just trying to create here. Just like that. Okay, I know it may look a little funky now, but just wait.
A few minutes later.
Okay guys, we are back. Now we're going to go ahead and remove some more color from each of these things again. So let's go ahead and do that. Just the same process. You're going to take your paintbrush, dip it in the water. Then you're just going to go over these parts again. Okay, we're going to take our paper towel and boop, 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 boop. See? Now it's a little brighter. Ta-da! Okay, now let's go ahead and do our sea foam. Take your paper towel. Boop, boop, boop. Just like And then again, like I said, repeat. Just like so. Okay, next let's go ahead and I'm gonna try and figure out what to do for the bottom.
A few moments later.
Ooh, I know. What if we put in a little crab and starfish? Let's go ahead and do that. I think that would be really fun. Okay, first, before I do that, I want to put in some birds flying in the sky. I kind of did that here, and I like it, so that's what we're gonna do for. Okay, I've got my little paintbrush, and I filled it up with some black paint. Now, in order to make birds, they're just little like little V's. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it and do womp. Ta-da! Bird. Sometimes they're in two, sometimes they're by themselves, sometimes they can be in groups of 5. Maybe can make you maybe you could even make some in like a formation, like geese do. I'm gonna do some like that. Maybe a little one here, maybe one more right here, or 2. Maybe they're all playing a game and they're chasing each other or something. Just like that. Now we have some beautiful birds flying into the sunset. Okay, next, crab. Crab is going to be fun. So for crab, what color is a crab? Crabs are red. Correct. Okay. So we're gonna take your paintbrush, dip it in the water, and then you're gonna take your red. Okay, so for a crab, we're gonna start off with an oval shape. So I'm gonna put him right here. Make like almost like a football. Just like that. Okay, after that you're going to make 2 little ovals on the side, or circles, just like that. And then you're going to make one little part come out for their thumb, so for their claws. Okay? Next we're going to connect those just like that. And those are their arms. Next, let's go ahead and do their little legs. So their legs just come out like this. I don't know I cannot remember how many legs a crab has, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, next we're gonna do his eyes. So we're just gonna go right here, boop, boop, 2 lines for his eyes. Then we're gonna do 2 little circles on top, like little, almost like alien antennas. Alright, there we go, and now we have a crab. If you want to make another one, you can, or like I said with the sun, you can put them anywhere you want, so. I just decided to make another little crab just for fun. Maybe that's the mama, maybe this is the baby. Who knows? Alright, okay, next, you know what? We're gonna put a rock. That's right, a rock. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take our black And this time you don't need a lot of black. If it comes out gray, that's totally fine. And then we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of brown just to give it some texture. And this time I am going to go ahead and do this. Swirl, just like that. Maybe add some more gray on top. Next, let's go ahead and do like some seashells. That'd be really fun. Okay, so for seashells, let's go ahead and use purple. Okay, for a shell, we're just gonna make almost like an upside down triangle, just like this. And then you're gonna make one straight line across, just like that. Ta-da! There's one seashell. And then if you want to make one of the little spiral ones, let's see. You're just gonna go here, and then you're gonna wiggle back and forth, and then come down, almost like a little diamond, just like that. And then later I'll show you how to. We're gonna put details on all these different things, okay? And then it'll make it pop. Let me put another one right here. I like putting things in pairs or threes or groups. Maybe I'll do some in orange. This orange isn't really good, but you know what? We'll work with it. It's fine. Just like that. Maybe another little one over here. Ta-da! Okay, next. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could do some like seaweed or kelp. So go ahead and take your green for the seaweed. And I think I'm gonna put it on the rock, okay? Okay, so seaweed is really squiggly, just like that. Put one right there, maybe another one here. Maybe they travel all the way down, just like that. Ta-da! Let's put another one. Maybe, ooh, what if the crab was holding seaweed? Maybe he's holding a piece of seaweed. Just like that. And we'll put another piece of seaweed going this way. Seaweed's really squiggly. Okay, now let's go ahead and let this dry, okay?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, next. This isn't in the original painting, but I think it would make it look really cool. We're gonna outline some things so that they pop a little bit better and we can tell what they are, okay? So for this, you're gonna need a marker. Okay, so first thing I wanna outline or add to is the little crabs, okay? So for the little crabs, I wanna put their eyes. So I'm just going to dot, dot, see? Dot, dot. Maybe even give them a smile. Happy little crabs. Ta-da! Okay, next we're gonna do the kelp or seaweed, whatever you want to call it. And you're just gonna do one straight squiggly line going throughout all of them. Whee! One here, one there. Let's do it on the one on the rock. And this is just really quick and simple, nothing too fancy. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and do the shells. So this is what's gonna make it stand out, okay? So for your shells, you're gonna, for the round ones, you're just gonna do 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then for your, the like spiral ones, you're just gonna do some lines going across. Okay guys, that is it. One more thing, do not forget to sign it. Remember, always remember to sign your work over here in the corner. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Then put 20 for the year 2020. I cannot wait to see your guys' recreations on Facebook. Remember, if you don't have a Facebook or if you can't get it on there for some reason, go ahead and send it to Gil or Liz and they can go ahead and post it on Facebook for you. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I thought that this was really cool too, and I hope that the salt technique or the trick works out for you guys, because I think that's really cool. I always have a lot of fun with it whenever I do the salt trick. Okay guys, well, we'll see you next time. And next time I think we're going to be doing some painting on rocks, or we'll be doing some more acrylic painting. Okay? Alright. Bye guys!